Okay, the F terms. As Pat mentioned earlier, this is kind of where we recommend you sit if you're importing. Starting with FCA, it's any transport mode. So this is going to be just an easy one to go with. Moving into FAS and FOB, these are only ocean. So things to remember, you can't use FOB, let's say Kansas City
Right.
or, an airport. You need to make sure you're using FOB and FAS for ocean cargo and then, inland waterway. So your seller's obligations in the F terms are just to make the goods available at the named port of the buyer's choice and the export customs formalities.
Yeah. And I think that's the biggest one. So if you're buying on FCA, with the big difference here really, because most FCA term that we see is still FCA shipper's premises. But in FCA, opposed to Ex Works, they're taking care of the export customs formalities, which is great. Let them, they're in that country. They know their regulations. You probably don't, may not want to. So let them take care of that. But the one thing I would make a note of is we have a lot of FCA customers, but we see a lot of the cost for the clearance still trying to come collect. So you'll see on the invoice, customs clearance, origin export clearance, $50, something out of China is about that. Brazil, probably a lot more. And, in those, if you see that, you should push back against your seller and say, look, I'm buying FCA, your warehouse, you need to pay that charge.
Okay, what's the main difference between FCA and FOB?
Really, FOB is used at the port. So it's FOB New Delhi, FOB Mumbai. And then additionally, on FOB, the origin terminal handling is now payable by the shipper instead of you paying it on the other two F terms.
FOB is water only, and FCA is also, it's all modes as well, is another difference.
Yes.
Can you explain the difference between FAS and FOB?
We're back into the difference here between origin terminal handling. FAS is the buyer's responsible for the origin terminal handling, and the buyer just has to get the goods alongside the vessel. And then free on board, you're getting the goods on board the vessel.
Yeah, it's really just crossing those rails is the only difference. You get it on FAS, you're just getting it to the terminal. And FOB, you're pretty much getting it on board.
Thank you. If we're buying goods to ship to Long Beach, then rail to Dallas, can we still use FOB? So this looks like an import to me. If we are buying goods to ship to Long Beach, then rail to Dallas, can we still use FOB?
Most definitely. Yep. You can, it would be, usually again, FOB, you're going to see the origin port name. You got to follow that. Just again, FOB by itself means nothing. So, if you're to say that's coming out of Asia, going via Long Beach, it would be FOB Shanghai. And then you specify to your customer, well, you specify to your forwarder, in that case, that you want it to Dallas ramp.
And though it says FOB is ocean only, the FOB ocean is the portion we're looking at is the main carriage,
Correct.
which is going to be the ocean freight, not the rail inlet.